Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell from the title of this video, we are welcoming October. So I am so excited. We're going to be talking about what September looked like for me, kind of my exciting plans that I have for the month of October. I have goals. I want to share my little Pinterest mood board with you guys and just kind of welcome the month. I went and grabbed a little pumpkin coffee this morning from my favorite little local place, Cup of Joy, and this is on her fall menu. It is pumpkin, caramel, and cinnamon, and I got it with oat milk, so I will be sipping on that while we go through all of my exciting things that I am looking forward to, kind of my fall bucket list or like must-do things, and just kind of talk about what's gonna be happening this month. So I figured we could start off by kind of recapping my September. And I did take a lot of notes to plan out this video because there's so much that I want to talk about, and I was like, I'm not gonna remember all of this just off the top of my head. So a little recap of my September. It was, I feel like it flew by, but was slow at the same time. So I did go to a few weddings. I was in one of my college roommates' weddings in downtown St. Louis, and it was a beautiful wedding. We had the best time. It was beautiful. There was nothing else to say, just a classy, it was so fun. So I was in a wedding, and then my husband and I actually went to a wedding of one of our mutual friends here just a few days ago. So those were all very fun. I love, so I love going to weddings. And I feel like I just really soaked in the last little bits of summer. I feel like once it's the end of September and like now it's October, I just feel like now like fall is starting. So I feel like I still was like laying outside when it was nicer out and just wearing more like summer colors, still like holding on to those last little bits of summer, and like was just now starting to get some fall coffee orders when I would go get coffee. But I feel like now I'm like fully ready for October, fall, all the things. So I have my little pumpkin coffee. So then I feel like I really just did a lot of work, and so that wasn't like super exciting, and like Peyton and I were just really busy with both of our jobs. But I did get a very exciting phone call, email opportunity that I am very excited to share with you guys here probably in the next vlog or two once I get a little more details and get everything set up and ready to go for that. But be on the lookout because I do have a very exciting announcement coming pretty soon. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I'll link them here below, and I'll put them on the screen. But I am very excited. I might be able to announce my exciting opportunity, kind of new adventure that I'm gonna go on. So I'm very excited for that, but I will share more with that in the future. Okay, so now let's talk about some of my upcoming plans for the month. I really just have one main weekend this month that I have a lot of exciting things going on here in my hometown. So we are the home of the Heath Toffee Candy Bar, if you guys know the Heath Bar. And so we do a Heath Harvest Festival, and that's like our fall festival. And so we have that coming up the first weekend of October. And I'm very excited for that because it's always a fun time. Like there's always little booths set up and there's a parade, and it's just a really fun time and very fall and festive. And then that same weekend, the town nearby, they do a wine festival, like a wine and arts festival. Not quite food and wine festival like Epcot, which I would much rather be there, but we have a little wine festival, and that is always super fun. You get like a little like souvenir wine glass, and then you get to go around and try all the different samples from all the different like booths and vendors and wineries and everything that come to that. So I'm very excited for that as well. But other than that, we're just gonna kind of keep it low key, and I'm just going to have a very cozy month. I want this month to be so cozy, so fall. I want to watch my favorite movies, But this is leading into my fall must-dos. So it's kind of like my fall bucket list, kind of my fall, like, I just feel like I have to do them this month, and like things that I really want to do. So I want to paint pumpkins this year instead of carve pumpkins, because I feel like carving pumpkins, like, yeah, whatever, but I've been seeing so many people paint pumpkins already, and I'm like, that looks so cute and fun. So I want to paint pumpkins this year. Then I want to make a new pumpkin recipe. So I want to either make like pumpkin muffins, like a pumpkin loaf, anything pumpkin-y. I just feel like I love a little pumpkin treat. So I would like to try a new recipe with pumpkin. And then I'd also like to have a themed movie night. So whether that be like Peyton and I watching one of the Harry Potter movies, or like a Pirates of the Caribbean, Nightmare Before Christmas, like something fun and festive. So like making the little fall cookies, or like if we would watch Pirates, maybe like having little rum inspired cocktails, or just something fun like that, because I feel like that's a good, like, easy kind of date night. And then my other one is just like watching all of my fall staple movies and October movies. Like, I am a Nightmare Before Christmas girly. I love that movie. I've actually been on the lookout for a little squishmallow that is Nightmare Before Christmas, and I found one today at Walmart, and I should have bought it, which I might end up going back for it. But a very Disney Halloween movie girl. So I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I love Hocus Pocus. I like the first one, not so much the second one, but I want to watch the first one, like the Halloween Towns, and I feel like it's also the time of year that I'm watching all of the pirate movies. So I would also really like to watch those, and those, like, Peyton and I really like to watch together. And then I'll also probably lead into watching like the Harry Potter movies. So just some things that I really want to do this month. Not necessarily like a bucket list, but like some things that I just feel like will really like bring in the season. Let's kind of talk about my goals for this next month. A lot of them are social media based, because I feel like September I was just so busy with my like 9 to 5 job, I guess you could say. And I just got really busy. Like Peyton and I, we just were really busy like with our everyday lives. So I would really like to this month focus on that. So my goals are very social media, like they are very social media heavy. So my first one is I would like to post 2 YouTube videos. Excuse me, I would like to post this one, obviously welcoming October, and then I really want to post one other one, and I'm thinking I would love to film my weekend of the Heath Harvest and the Wine Festival, because I feel like that would be really fun, a very festive vlog. So, and maybe just do like some weeks in my life, a day in my life, weekend in my life, some things like that, because I just feel like that would be a really fun thing to do, and that would like get me back into YouTube, because it's super hard for me to film YouTube videos during the week with work, and then it's getting dark earlier, and you know the whole thing. So 2 YouTube videos this month, and then I would like to do 10 total Instagram posts. I have been slacking on Instagram recently. I have just not felt very inspired, very creative. I feel like I'm doing the same thing every day, and I really want to get out of that slump. So I figured 10 posts per total for the month is good, because I feel like when I set it for like, you know, 3 posts a week, 2 posts a week, whatever, it's like so much pressure. But like this way I can just post when I feel like it, and like when I feel like it's something that I want to share with you guys on Instagram. And then the same thing for TikTok. I would like to do 10 total TikToks. And I feel like that is good too, because sometimes like I can make like 3 in a day, and that's great. But then other times I go like a week without even thinking about making a TikTok. So I would really like to focus on that as well. So 10 Instagram and 10 TikToks coming your way this month. And then since it's like getting to be cooler out and I'm not going outside as much in the evenings, I would love to do one like self-care night. So where I'm doing like no phone, maybe like a face mask or something like that, maybe taking a bath, doing like an everything shower, and just really like doing like a hair mask and something like that. Just like a very self-care night, you know, making my favorite like tea or watching my favorite comfort show, just like doing a night just for me. I would love to do that this month. And then I would like to do 2 like date nights or date days with Peyton. So whether that be us like just us two going to grab a coffee and going grocery shopping, because we love to go grocery shopping together, like somewhere like fun, like going to Costco, going to Sam's, going, you know, like to a fun grocery store. That might sound boring to some, but it's fun for us. And then, or just like going out on a date just with us two. And it can also count as my one, you know, like fall night in where we like make something that goes along with the movie that we're watching. So I would just really like to like prioritize like 2 nights, days, times for Peyton and I. So those are all of my goals for this month, and I feel like it's not a lot, but I don't want to stress myself out because I feel like when I make like 10 goals, that's too much. So I'm trying to like kind of narrow down my goals and really just kind of do what feels good to me this month and what I feel like is achievable, because I feel like then at the end of the month I feel so much better when I've accomplished those goals. So anyways, then my last thing that I want to talk about with you guys is my like Pinterest or mood board for this month. So I'm gonna go grab my iPad to show you guys kind of what I do. I usually make a Pinterest board for like the month, the season, like for the end of like in the middle of August I made one for that was called like late summer, and so I've been saving pins for that like this whole time, but now I have like one dedicated for fall specifically. So I want to share with you guys kind of what I'm like looking for when I do that. And I love Pinterest. I save so much on there, so if you guys want to follow me on Pinterest, I can link that down below too, because I feel like I am constantly saving, making idea boards, like doing all the things. So let me go grab my iPad and then I'll show you guys kind of what my Pinterest board is looking like for this month. So here's my Pinterest, and if we go to my saved, I am working on my fall cozy aesthetic. So it's a lot of very cozy vibes. You know, I want to try some new recipes. I want to try to get outside as much as I can. I am leaning into my coffee at home era. I want to have a themed movie night, so there's my little Nightmare Before Christmas little night. So I really just want all the cozy vibes, just watching movies, going on little road trips or date nights, and just having a very cozy fall. So I have my iPad with my Pinterest and everything, but I wanted to share, I'm in a different spot now, but I wanted to share with you guys a little bit more of kind of what I've been wanting this fall season. So a lot of these are kind of the same, but like these are just the vibes. I hope you guys can see that okay, but like I just really want like fall cozy, and like my big like themes for the month, like I wrote them down here because I wanted to make sure that I am like saving things that I actually like will resonate with me this season. So I really want to focus on content creation, so I've been saving a lot of things with like the vlog cameras or people working on editing YouTube videos or like different things like that, or like people taking pictures, all of that kind of stuff. I also just being cozy. I have also saved a lot of like cute outfit ideas because I feel like I feel like fall fashion is some of my favorite time of the year to like style pieces, and I just really like the fall color palette, all of that stuff. So I've been saving a lot of like sweaters with jeans and sneakers, and this is just like my time to shine when it comes to fashion. And then also like baking. I really feel like this month too, I want like my signature drink to be a glass of wine, because I feel like that's just very fall as well. And like spiked apple ciders, things like that. And then time with Peyton is also kind of what I'm looking at. So I was looking at, you know, like couples pictures and things like that with them hanging out. But that is all of my fun October things. I am very excited for this month. I feel like last year living in Florida, we didn't really get like a true fall, and so I'm very excited for this month to get that true fall this year and just be able to really lean into the season. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.